I'm John Stitt, and I'm the Global Specialist for Tissue Processing and Creping for Buckman. I cover the whole world, and I've been a multi-presenter in tissue world. And this time I'm presenting this afternoon a paper on what we think is some groundbreaking technology. We're using electron microscopes to define the good properties of tissue or the desirable properties and what actually happens within the tissue sheet and to the tissue fiber. And we think it's going to help us be more specific in designing programs of how to make the tissue the customer wants. I see it in the Middle East from the mills I've seen here because I find the companies are very aggressive. They're growing, they're ambitious, and they're not big and cumbersome companies that are slow to develop new technologies. They find something they like, they want to run. So I think we'll generate quite a bit of interest to use the technology that we're presenting in the process improvement plans for the companies. Yeah. I'm very surprised at the outtake, how many people have come, at the number of people, and the quality of the presentations. Very often I've seen presentations that are very much commercial. And they're repeats of things I've seen before. I've seen a whole new group of presentations here, and there's some very interesting subject matter. Well, I think from a Westerner, one of the trends I see in Turkey is the difference in tissue here, which is related to use, but the tissue is much different than it is. We just saw a presentation on 3, 4, 5, even up to 8 ply. And I have a sample of that because my friends in the Western world won't believe it, and it's very different. But it's all related to how the product's used. I see trends in the world, which went along with what we saw this morning in some presentations. The industry has been very aggressive in building new machines. And I think we're going to see a situation where the less efficient machines in the next few years, they're going to have a hard time surviving.